Welcome to another camping vlog. This time we are at the Oregon coast. We are back in Florence. Since we got rained out the last time we were here a few months ago, we decided to come back because there were a couple things we wanted to see here still. It's a really cool campground. We're in a different one called Alder Dune, which is like just down the road from the last one we stayed at. But our tent area definitely has Shire Hobbit vibes. Like, I definitely feel like we are camping in the Shire and could be little hobbits. There's a cool little trail right behind us that leads to a pond, and it goes like all the way around, but it definitely has it definitely feels like we could be in New Zealand, or that New Zealand could be here, vice versa. And there is a cool trail called the Hobbit Trail along the Oregon coast, which is like a 15-minute drive from where we are. So we might do that on our way home. We don't really have plans for this trip. There's like a natural area that we want to see and a cool little garden center down the street, but otherwise we have no idea what we'll get up to. Maybe take the kayak out. There's like a little lake down the road as well. But yeah, we're just gonna relax and have fun. Oz is making the campfire, and he bought me this Ranger Rick magazine. This was my absolute favorite magazine as a kid. I learned so much from them, and I didn't realize that they still made them. So he's been buying me these this year, and they are still just as amazing as when I was a kid, maybe even more so. So if you like reading about wildlife as an adult, you should totally buy these. So worth it. But yeah, so I think I'm going to maybe put on my pajamas and read a little bit of this tonight, and then we will check in with you guys tomorrow on whatever adventure we get up to.
Punch your way to success, please. Yes, yes, with the talons. The Talinator.
Well, we just finished our first adventure for the morning. We went to Darlingtonia Botanical Site. It's just a super small botanical area just off the highway here on Highway 101. Um, and mostly you just get to see a bunch of carnivorous cobra plants, which are really cool. I remember seeing them in high school on like a waterfall coastal trip with our youth group, and that was like my first venture into this part of Oregon, and it was super cool. That memory always stuck with me, so it's really neat to see them again, and this time with my husband. Um, the the trail to the like boardwalk area is like super short, maybe not even 0.2 miles round trip. But then they had the second trail thing that led like down just a unpaved path, and it got narrower and narrower and narrower, but it kept going, so we want to see where it led, and it just kind of stopped on the other side of where we were, on the other side of the carnivorous plants, and would not recommend that really. It wasn't a big enough payoff for the amount of brush bushwhacking you have to do. So, um, anyways, that was our first adventure for the day. I think we might go see if the garden store is open next because it's just down the street, and then not sure what we'll get up to after that. But we're having a good day so far.
What do you think, love?
It's Saturday afternoon. We have had a very busy day so far. We just tried to go to the beach to go relax and read for a bit, but from where we're staying to where the beach is, it's only like a mile or so, but the fog was rolling in off the ocean, and um, the temperature dropped almost 10 degrees from the two spots, and so very we didn't pack any warm clothes besides what we're wearing, and it just wasn't cutting it, so we decided to only do like a quick walk on the beach, and then we just drove around a couple of neighborhoods, and now we are going to take the kayak out on this little lake called Sutton Lake. We've driven past it a few times and it looks really nice, so we're just going to take it out. But I'm really tired, so I think it'll be a quick little trip, and that'll probably be the last thing we do today. I think it's like 3:30, and I could take a nap and sleep for the rest of the day probably. So that's our plan. I've also had to wear my glasses today. I've been having a lot of difficulties with my contacts. The left eye, especially, has been really irritated today and yesterday. So I just put on glasses because it wasn't even worth it. But they're making me a little dizzy because I have a really thick prescription, and so it's really hard for me to see, especially when I put these on because I never wear them. So I'm getting a little cranky today. Um, but otherwise, it's been a really nice trip so far. Oz is blowing up the kayak, and so I think we are going to go on a little excursion next, and then we'll just call it a day.
Jessica putting out fires, baby. What's your message, babe? Enough said. Yeah.